Hi, welcome to the Acting Career Expert Studio. My name is Dan Warner. Today we're talking about self-tapes and the fact that there are times, and there are many actors out there right now who feel that they don't have enough time to send in their self-tapes. The time that they're given between the time they get the audition and the time it's due is not enough time to fully prepare. I've had a lot of coaching clients that I've coached that complain about this. Short turnaround time. You get an audition at 2 o'clock on Wednesday and it's due Thursday by 10 a.m. Well, I mean, so you got it at 2 o'clock doesn't mean, it arrived in your inbox at 2 o'clock doesn't mean you got it at 2 o'clock. You could have gotten it at 3 o'clock. If you're like me, you check your emails once in a while. I don't get alerted on my phone that I've got a new email, or your phone would just be blowing up the whole time. So I check my emails from time to time, and then, oh, here's an audition. When's it due? Tomorrow, 9 a.m. Oh, it's 3:30. Okay, well, I have to prepare. I have to memorize my lines. I have to get my wardrobe ready. I've got to set up my self-tape unit, which is the backdrop and the microphone and the camera and the lights, and then get a reader who's going to do a good job, not just my neighbor or something. It can be a bit of a daunting task, and it's more work than it used to be. There's no question about that. It used to be you got an audition, it's for the next day. Okay, memorize your lines, make some choices, pick your wardrobe. Then the next day, drive to the audition and do it, and then come home. But now it's a whole thing. You've got a, camera, tripod, lights, everything. And it can be frustrating. So don't panic. That's the first thing that you shouldn't do, is panic. Because you've got the same amount of time, probably, or close to, within an hour or so, that everyone else has that's in your category that's got this audition. You have the same amount of time. So if they're panicking and you're not panicking, you've already got a leg up. The first thing you want to do is you want to go over your sides. You want to go over your script. You want to memorize your lines. You want to do your research on First, you do your research. First, if it's a TV show, you go watch that TV show. Again, this is going above and beyond the call of duty for most actors. They don't do this kind of stuff. But if you want a leg up, you find out what TV show it is. Or if it's a commercial, what's the product? Watch that commercial. Look it up online. Look it up on YouTube. See what the tone of the commercial is, what the vibe of the commercial is. If it's a TV show, and I've said this before, you look up the TV show. You watch 10 or 15 minutes of it. You get the tone. You get the nomenclature. You get the pacing of the show, how it's going to go. Then memorize your lines based on that. Do your research. Who are you reading with? Who's the character you're reading opposite of? If it's a TV show and they're on that show, look them up. Find out who they are, what they do, all that. Never substitute speed for quality. And I've said that before. It's worth repeating. Never substitute speed for quality. So if you just turn in something and your attitude is good enough, it defeats the purpose. The casting director gets a crappy audition and they go, oh, Dan must not be very good because this is awful. Because you didn't have time, you didn't really memorize your lines, you kept looking at your script, your wardrobe was wonky, they're just going to pass on that and go to the next one. It's not great for us. It's been better for sure. But, the thing is to not panic. And I know sometimes you think, well, I didn't have enough time to memorize my lines. What am I going to do? How you feel is more important than what you say. So if you have the feeling of this scene and you're paraphrasing a few times, or you skip a word, or you drop a word, or you replace a word, don't stop, don't freeze, don't freak out. Just push through. how you feel is more important than what you say. They know you'll be able to memorize the lines on the day of, but if you get the feeling down, as opposed to this robotic, just memorizing my lines and waiting for the other person to speak sort of thing, your audition's going to be no good. So here's some tips in getting prepared for your audition if you have a short turnaround time. And I know some of you will say, well, I don't do this. We all do this. Do not preoccupy your time. Do not occupy your time with busy work. Do not occupy your time with television. Do not occupy your time with TikTok or any other social nonsense that's out there. We're on our phones. We're animals that are on our phones now. That's just what we do. We are programmed now. We all are. You go anywhere. All you see are people looking down at their phones. If you're on a train or a plane or anything, 99% of the people are buried in their phones. And we do it. It's a habit. I get it. I do it too. Do not waste your time with social media nonsense when you have a script to prepare. Second tip, get your wardrobe ready, or at least know where it is, be thinking about it, and make sure it's prepared. So that is one less thing that you have to do before putting your audition on tape. Have your wardrobe ready, and that is an important key. The other thing is to have all your self-tape equipment, if you can. I know sometimes this is difficult, but if you can, have all your self-tape equipment ready, handy, nearby. You don't have to go look. Well, you usually use your phone for your camera, but you don't have to go look. If you don't use your phone, don't have to look for your camera. Where's my microphone? Where's my light? Am I going to use this wall or that wall? Where's my backdrop? Can I set it up now? I know sometimes people have husbands and wives and kids and dogs, and they can't keep their self-tape set up all the time set up. So just try to have everything like in one spot and ready, wardrobe ready. Get a list of 6 or 8 good readers that you can maybe form a group with, that you can call on at any time to help you read, and you them, so that you've got 6 or 8 people come crunch time that you can call on and have you and help you read the opposite character. The other thing is there's a Facebook group. I'm blanking on it now. I'll put it up when I edit this. There's a Facebook group that it's for readers, and it's a Facebook group of readers, and so you can go there and find someone who will help you read. Join that group. If I can't find it, join the Facebook group of readers. It's easy to find. So having all those things ready and knowing that what you say, how you feel is more important than what you say, and the fact that you're not panicking, all those things put together will give you an unfair advantage over your competition when it comes to short turnaround times for your self-tape. And now I want to tell you something else. Okay, here's the deal with all my free videos here on YouTube. I've been a working actor for over 20 years, and I've been a coach for many, many years as well. And I put together these videos to flatten the learning curve and take some of the trial and error out of becoming an actor. Like if you're brand new and you don't know where to begin, or if you just started acting and you want to, say, brush up on some technique, you can just come here, learn from the techniques that I've used to get work as an actor. Now, these are techniques that I've used over the years. They're not opinion and they're not conjecture. They're things that have worked for me. And since the pandemic, acting coaches, gurus, and the like selling online masterclasses have sort of come out of the woodwork, and most have little experience. Not all, but most. They're usually actors who have a few credits. Some were never even actors. They were in some other form of the business or some other branch. So they just don't know what it's like to actually go through the entire process of booking a job as an actor. But what they do is they give you some generic fluff, acting buzzwords, and then they charge you money for it. That's not right. Okay? You don't want to spend hours practicing the wrong information. Otherwise, you'll just get better at doing it wrong. If you have general questions about becoming an actor and you want to know how to get started or you want to refine a technique, I want you to be able to come here and find out for free without paying anybody for it. That's very different from what I do on my paid site, the Acting Career Expert Studio site, with all the workshops and the live Zoom coaching and all the other stuff I have. What I think has value about what I do is that I will teach you step by step how to become a working actor, including but not limited to how to choose an acting coach, how to approach an audition, what to avoid in the industry, which is important, how to improve your self-tapes, what to expect when getting a call back, and the list goes on and on. What that does is that prepares you for a career as a working actor. That bit, learning how to best approach the industry and hone your skills with a workable plan, that I think is worth paying for. Now, if you agree, I'd love to have you join us at the Acting Career Expert Studio, which is going to be live very soon. I'm very excited about it. You can go there now and join the wait list. But if not, that's fine too. Don't pay anybody to explain how to become an actor. Just watch my videos here for free. Enjoy.